Coming to you this week from downtown Kokomo, the city of firsts, a city with a very rich automotive heritage that in many respects is coming full circle. We are just outside of the Sun King Brewery in downtown Kokomo. This is part of the Depot District here, an area that was once full of abandoned buildings, now benefiting from several $1 million of public and private investment over the past several years. Not far from here is the Walk of Excellence that includes a $12 million sports stadium, a $32 million housing development from Indianapolis-based Flaherty and Collins, as well as a $10 million Riverwalk project. But the big story here is, and always has been, the automotive industry. It is what has driven the economy in Kokomo, this city of 60,000, for decades. The city's automotive roots date back to the 1890s when Elwood Haynes invented the first commercially successful gas-powered automobile in the United States. Chrysler and General Motors would establish major manufacturing operations here that would employ thousands and fuel the city's economy and way of life. But Kokomo, like so many other so-called Rust Belt cities, would eventually see investment and jobs dry up until now.
We'll be investing $2.5 billion with the potential to go up over $3 billion, with 1,400 new jobs right here in Kokomo to establish the first U.S. electric vehicle battery manufacturing right here in Kokomo.
The auto industry is again making a home in Kokomo, this time as it transitions to the age of the electric vehicle. Star Plus Energy, a joint venture between Stellantis and Samsung SDI, has announced plans to build two plants. That's right, two major plants to produce batteries for electric vehicles, a combined investment of more than $6.3 billion, with plans to add 2,800 new jobs, not to mention the supplier and vendor jobs that are sure to follow. It is a vote of confidence for Kokomo and its workforce and could be transformational for the economy and quality of life. And joining me now with more on developments here in Kokomo, the impact as well. Pleased to be joined by Kokomo Mayor Tyler Moore. Mayor, thanks for joining us.
Hey, my pleasure, Gary. Thanks for making the trek up.
Want to talk about these two major announcements, the impact here, but first, more immediately, the United Auto Workers strike against the Big Three. Plants are not striking here in Indiana. However, the effect is being felt. Sure. The impact in places like Kokomo, up to 1,000 people now laid off here. How big a concern is the strike and the impact here in Kokomo?
Yeah. It's always a concern because obviously we want to support our folks, but Kokomo, with the long-standing relationship that Stellantis, formerly Chrysler, and UAW have had, we're not unfamiliar with layoffs, however long they may be. We're encouraged by the term temporary being used and know that they're getting close to hopefully reaching a bargain. So we're concerned, but the community is resilient, and we stand behind and support those that are affected.
What drove, in your view, the decision to locate these two massive plants here?
Well, I think Stellantis' existing footprint and long-standing history in Kokomo spoke volumes to their reliance on and trust in the local workforce. I think they were able to talk to their Samsung SDI partners and really sell Kokomo. But I think what really solidified the deal was not only the good working relationship that the locals had, city and county and our Economic Development Alliance, but our partnership with the IEDC. From day one, the IEDC has been very involved and aggressively a partner in making it happen, and I think the governor, with his presence at each of the negotiations or each of the visits that the joint venture had, spoke volumes as well.
Transformational is a word that's used a lot these days, but would you describe the potential impact as transformational for Kokomo and the region?
Yeah, and I too have used transformational in recent days because really I think the full economic impact has yet to be experienced. So just the influx of workers now building the current battery plant that will now be around for a few more years, building the second, and the number of suppliers. Both battery plants, as you mentioned, will provide right around 2,800 jobs, but the at least 3 suppliers that are committed now and potential others will take the job growth over 3,000. And so that impact alone, I mean, we know may not all come from the Kokomo and Howard County area, and so it's going to be impactful for the entire region here in north central Indiana.
As you look at challenges with growth, comes a lot of positives, but also the challenges. What's the biggest challenge in dealing with this growth?
Yeah, the biggest challenge is what I think everybody statewide has been talking about is housing. We were short on supply before the announcement of the first battery plant and had shifted gears as a city development or city administration to focus on housing. We commissioned a study to be done, and it showed that with the projected employment coming, that we were could easily stand to have 400 to 600 multifamily units and 300 to 500 single-family units. And so, with the economic climate and still the cost of resources and available workers, I know that we're struggling to try to get the necessary housing we would need.
Where do you see Kokomo in 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, it's funny because we've always been asked what the vision is for the first 4 years of my tenure as mayor, and I think my vision has changed 3 times since then. So looking ahead 5 to 10 years, I see a lot of emphasis continue on quality of place and quality of life, because those that will be working, we hope, will decide that Kokomo is a great place to live, work, worship, play. And so a lot of our efforts will be on our amenities, making Kokomo a great place and offer a lot of what some of the surrounding communities will, but definitely an emphasis on growth in housing. Hotels are also going to be popping up, so I see the 931 corridor continuing to expand.
Kokomo Mayor Tyler Moore, Mayor, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the growth. We look forward to talking to you soon.
We're excited. Thank you, Gary.
Okay.
Appreciate
All
it.
right.
Thanks.
Well, certainly Stellantis and Samsung SDI like what they see in Howard County. A big reason, higher education. The institutions in the region, specifically Ivy Tech Community College and IU Kokomo. I spoke with Ivy Tech Community College President Sue Ellspermann on a recent Business and Beyond podcast about how Ivy Tech's Kokomo campus played a critical role in sealing the deal to convince Stellantis to invest here.
We were there from the beginning at the table. We were able to make the commitment to a great Korean employer that we could do the work. Success builds upon success, and I think as I see it, it's incumbent on us to make sure that we live up to every expectation that the employers have. But Ivy Tech is very capable of doing this work.